Hey, what's up? It's a Friday. Take it a little bit chill. I actually took the day off, so a little bit of a rest time, I suppose. It's kind of interesting to me to kind of think about usage of vacation time because I believe a large portion of the US actually does not actually use all their vacation time, which can be kind of a hindrance, I think, because I think I'm not nearly as productive if I'm just constantly working maybe 5 days a week for the most part. Actually, having the rest is actually very valuable in kind of getting you to reset and maintaining that really great productivity that you usually have. It's kind of like a stark difference between working as a student and working as an adult is that you don't really have designated holidays, at least at my job. I mean, you have some certain 10 or so, 5 to 10 days of national holidays that everyone gets, but I don't think it's really as significant as when you're a student because you have maybe months where you have time off, which would be pretty cool. I think depending on your own vacation policy, that could be a case or could not be the case. But I just wanted to go into how you spend your time because it's really kind of interesting when you spend your time as a student and spend your time as a full-time worker because I guess as a student, really you don't have too much responsibility. Pretty much the school is working for you. So you can kind of spend your own time and how you wish. So you could do most of your work over the weekend, which I believe I did because really most of the student events happen during the week. So I don't want to do those. So I was playing around during the week and working during the weekends. But as a full-time worker, instead you are kind of expected to be working from Monday to Friday and not exactly expected to work Sunday and Saturday. But of course, this depends on your own job, and I think depending on the flexibility of your team, you could actually do your work over the weekend instead. Although I think that's usually not the case, but anything's negotiable, so that's pretty much what can you do. It was fairly interesting. I can't really say that I was particularly having more time or less time as a full-time worker or as a student. It's just like as a student you had more freedom, but I guess there was a lot to do because depending on how involved you were, you could be doing a lot. I guess when working full-time, sometimes you can kind of expect that really your expectation is just to work a certain amount of time during the week. So this is maybe stronger during the long term because you're just going to be applying like the same effort over a long period of time. But then it really truly depends because depending on your job, you might have responsibilities to complete certain tasks and you may have to put in extra effort. So it's pretty interesting. I guess there's a lot of room for flexibility and kind of determining what kind of work you like to do. So depending on what kind of work you do, you could be the type of person who does 40 hours a week, or you could be a type of person who does more or less just to complete certain goals. So that depends on yourself. But it's really interesting. I think I'm just starting off, so we'll have to see more of that in the future. But yeah, I want to take this day to relax a little bit, maybe do some grocery shopping, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Well, look what we have here. Got a little bit of my groceries from Whole Foods. This time I only went to Whole Foods because I don't know. I don't really have a good reason. I guess I didn't want to get any more meat, so I didn't go to H Mart. But got a few things. Got some blueberries, delicious. Tofu, extra firm, of course. I've been eating more tofu, like getting 2 cartons a week actually. Got some chicken thighs, kind of dialing down a little bit on the drumsticks. I've been eating a lot of those, but it's cheap, but you know, you kind of want to mix things up every once in a while, so got more chicken thighs. It's been a long time since I got some salmon fish. Salmon's a little pricey, but you know, you just gotta have it. It's kind of in the same sense of why I get like meats from H Marts, because it's just nice and tasty. Although not everything has to be cheap, I guess. Got some more spaghetti. I'm actually not using it too much, so I don't necessarily need more of it. My soy milk, can't do anything without it. Actually, I've been having some cereal back here, so soy milk and cereal, I guess that's pretty tasty. I'm really not a big fan of cereal, but I think because I ran out of oatmeal and I'm not really sure where to get some more, so I decided I'll get some breakfast items just in case. Got some mushrooms. Been a while since I got mushrooms. I love having mushrooms with salmon. It is a delight. And I got a ton of broccoli. Ugh, it's a little bit too much, but it should last me a week. Maybe more than a week, hopefully. But yeah, that's just about it. I'll check you out later. Hello. It's been a while, salmon. Unfortunately, it doesn't look too appetizing because there's a little big piece and I had to cut it up at the end. So oh, broken in pieces. But here I got some broccoli on the side over some brown rice. So, yum, yum, yum.